Making our headlines today, this Friday, June 13th, Cabinet is proposing an amended timeframe for the government to deliver the next strategic policy statement. Ms. Aylani Seymour spoke her way to the title of Tourism Ambassador at yesterday's 2025 Tourism Speak-Off, and enjoy some rugby this Saturday, free of charge. Good evening, and welcome to CIGtv News, the official source for the latest and most accurate government information. I'm Travis Webster. In our top story for today, the Cayman Islands Government is seeking to extend the deadline for presenting its strategic policy statement to Parliament following general elections. Cabinet has approved legislation that would change the current 3-month deadline to 6 months after an election, moving the presentation date to October 31st in election years. Finance Minister Ralston Anglin says the current time frame is insufficient for proper strategic planning and accurate budgeting. The government has identified a scheduling conflict with Parliament's mandatory July to September recess, which makes the current July 31st deadline impractical. After a general election, an incoming government currently has 3 months to present its Strategic Policy Statement, or SPS as it's commonly known. This is the roadmap for how we plan, budget, and spend responsibly. But we have found that 3 months is just not enough time. We want to ensure that we are planning responsibly and strategically, with all the information we need and taking all potential contingencies into account. So, we are proposing to extend the deadline to deliver the SPS to 6 months, which would take us to October 31st, by which date the SPS would be presented to Parliament. This extension will give us time to plan properly, allow realistic amounts to be included in the document, and support more responsible, transparent financial transactions. This change is all part of our bigger push to modernize the government finances and to make sure that every dollar is working for you, the people. The purpose of the bill is simple. It merely seeks to change the date of presentation of the SPS to Parliament in the year of a general election only, from 3 months to 6 months after the general election date. The proposal is part of broader government modernization efforts as described by Honorable Premier Andre Ebanks.
This administration is making a concerted effort to innovate systems and processes that have been in existence for the past 2 decades or longer, but are ripe for reform to introduce greater efficiencies and precision. This is just the start of that effort.
You can watch Minister Anglin's full statement on our Cayman Islands Government YouTube channel. A local student will represent the Cayman Islands on the regional stage after winning the 2025 Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off competition yesterday. Aylani Morris-Seymour took first place with her presentation on heritage tourism and living experiences, earning a $1,000 prize and the opportunity to represent Cayman at the Caribbean Organization's Regional Tourism Youth Congress in Barbados.
Good afternoon, judges and guests. As a child, I sat in my great-grandfather's home, listening to his stories of his father, grandfather Duxie Ebanks, a fiddler who could make the music sway, the sea sway. These stories weren't just entertainment. They were anchors to our identity, our culture, our memories. And I believe that we can help guide the future of Cayman's tourism. A Caribbean tourism expert once said, encouraging and supporting heritage tourism is one of the best things we can do for our Caribbean nations. The Cayman Islands has a special opportunity to turn that tradition into something that is unforgettable. We can protect who we are while also sharing us with the world.
The competition, hosted by the Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development, showcased innovative ideas from 4 finalists who presented technology-driven solutions for the island's tourism future. Proposals included AI-powered tourist apps, digital cultural passports, and augmented reality experiences at historic sites. Acting Premier and Minister for Tourism and Trade Development, Honorable Gary Ruddy, was in attendance and praised the participants as visionaries and future leaders.
I'm sure that getting this far in the competition has not been easy. but you have distinguished yourselves as outstanding students and emerging voices in the tourism sector. Today, you are not only vying for the title of Tourism Ambassador, you are demonstrating that you are the next generation of change makers with the thoughts, talents, and potential to continue driving our tourism industry forward.
Aylani's winning concept featured a digital cultural passport using QR codes at cultural sites, a cruise dock cultural experience, and a proposed Caymanian Heritage Village in Georgetown to showcase traditional crafts and culture to visitors. The Tourism Ambassador program has been developing young leaders in the industry since 2013, providing extensive training in tourism knowledge and public speaking skills through partnerships with the Department of Tourism and Toastmasters Grand Cayman. And now for today's sports news. Cayman Big Game 11 takes place tonight, Friday, June 13th, as rugby teams from Cayman and Bermuda meet for friendly competition. However, if you can't make tonight's games, there will be special additional matches tomorrow, Saturday, June 14th, at the South Sound Rugby Club. There will be friendly matches of all age groups and also a rematch between the women's team. Admission is free. To learn more about rugby in Cayman, including leagues and events, visit caymanrugby.com. Now for our weather forecast. A tropical wave southwest of the Cayman area is producing isolated showers this morning, which are expected to decrease as Saharan dust moves into the region. Current radar shows scattered showers west of the islands moving westward. Tonight we can expect partly clear and slightly hazy conditions with a 30% chance of overnight showers. Low temperatures will drop to the low 80s Fahrenheit. Expect east to southeast winds at 10 to 15 knots with moderate seas and wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Similar weather conditions are forecast to continue through Monday morning. For local weather updates, be sure to visit Cayman Islands National Weather Service website, weather.gov.ky, and follow their Facebook page for the most reliable coverage. If you're watching us on the CIG YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed with the most accurate local government news. That wraps up today's CIG News Brief. I'm Travis Webster. We will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.